Right now on Apple Valley News Now live at 5, 300 feet of road disappear into the Yakima River. The repair timeline as drivers see the traffic impacts. Plus, housing and business development gets scrapped, at least for now, why the Port of Pasco is pulling the plug before construction starts. And Chief Meteorologist Josh Culbreth is in tonight for Stacy.
Yeah, river flooding could come back for this week and damaging wind gusts and feet of snow for the Cascades. We'll talk about it all coming up on Apple Valley News Now at 5, which starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Wendy Redman. Austin is off. First at 5, crews in Natchez are cleaning up US 12 after it was damaged by floodwaters last week. Take a look here. 300 feet of the road washed into the Natchez River Thursday, and crews have been repairing it ever since Saturday. The work is expected to finish in early January, we're told. Summer Drury, Washington State Department of Transportation Public Information Officer, says the project is a high priority.
I want to thank drivers for their patience throughout this. I know it adds a minute or two extra to your drive, but it's important that we get this vital route. It's an important east to west connector in our state, repaired and back open as quickly as we can.
Make sure you join us tonight for the news at 6 to find out how the flooding has impacted local paths as well. Well, after all of this flooding, we do have more First Alert weather days on the way. Chief Meteorologist Josh Culbreth joins us now live, and he's not just talking winds. Josh, you have a lot more to discuss, right?
Yeah, not just winds, but also maybe some more flooding for this week and a lot more snow for our Cascade passes. For now, we're going to hone in on the wind gusts. First alert weather day for Tuesday night into Wednesday, as we could see gusts anywhere between 45 to 55 miles per hour. Now, already for this evening, we're seeing some very windy conditions across the map. We'll put this into motion with Futurecast, and looks like they'll calm down as we head throughout the evening, but starting to pick up once again for Tuesday. A little bit calmer for Tuesday afternoon, but watch this round. Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, this is the round we're most concerned about, and then the gusts will be calming gradually throughout the day for Wednesday. So just kind of a summation of that for Tuesday night. Gust up around 55 miles per hour for the Basin, foothills, and for the Cascades. And then for Wednesday, anywhere between 45 to 50 miles per hour for the Cascades, for the Basin, and for the foothills. So be sure that you're tying down loose outdoor objects, including patio furniture and Christmas decorations, especially inflatables. Now look at this. Some moderate flooding could come back to the Natchez River for this week. I'll talk about that coming up a little bit later in the show.
Washington State Patrol Trooper Sarah Clason's suspected DUI vehicular homicide trial is set to get started in February, nearly 1 year after the deadly crash. Now, many of you are asking us, is she on paid leave that whole time? Or did that stop after being charged in September? We did some digging and found out. Washington State Patrol confirms Clason went on paid administrative leave after the deadly crash in Richland March 1st. Now that she is officially charged and facing trial, they also confirm she is still on paid leave and will be until there is a verdict in this case. Why? WSP said in part, quote, "Only after completed adjudication do we consider the incident with regard to our own policies and regulations and determine permanent or continuing consequences if warranted. To do so prior to trial might prejudice a jury, compromise a fair proceeding, and render a verdict suspect." So you may be wondering just how much she makes. Well, before taxes are taken out, according to WSP, she earns nearly $5,600 per pay period. They say there are 2 pay periods a month, so that's more than $133,000 a year. And yes, they say she still does get her benefits. Now, you may also be wondering if she is found guilty, would she have to give back any of the money acquired while on paid leave? WSP says, as an agency, they cannot require payback, but say a court could order it. In other news tonight, the Walla Walla Alliance for the Homeless is joining dozens of local organizations in this year's Valley Giving Guide, a community-wide effort to help support nonprofits across the valley. Each year, the Alliance relies on a few major fundraisers to help support its work, including a spring auction and a December online campaign known as the Valley Giving Guide. The Giving Guide is organized by the Blue Mountain Community Foundation and highlights nonprofits throughout the valley, giving community members an easy way to learn about organizations and donate online. This year, the Alliance has set a fundraising goal and is encouraging residents to take advantage of the opportunity to support local nonprofit work during the holiday season.
It's a great way for even people within the nonprofit sector to see more of what's happening in other nonprofits and the work that's happening and highlighting what's happening around the valley.
The Valley Giving Guide runs through December with donations accepted online. Officials say the Osprey Point project in Pasco is no longer being built after the Port of Pasco terminated its agreement with the company in charge of development, JMS Construction. The project wanted to transform an empty 55-acre property into a community hub complete with housing, businesses, and an indoor market. But the Port of Pasco says it's pulling the plug on the project before construction starts after it says JMS missed crucial deadlines outlined in the two groups' agreement.
This has been going on for some time. Obviously, there are a variety of reasons that delays happen, but I think the Commission had felt like over the course of 6 years, it was time to send this notice.
As of this newscast, JMS Construction has not responded for comment. The Port of Pasco says the company has about 2 months to decide if it will appeal the port's termination notice. A Hollywood giant and his wife found stabbed to death in their Los Angeles home. Police have now booked their 32-year-old son on suspicion of murder. ABC's Melissa Adon is in Los Angeles near their home with the very latest.
Today, the Los Angeles Police Department arresting Rob Reiner's son, 32-year-old Nick Reiner, and booking him for suspicion of murder. This following the tragic death of famed director Rob Reiner and his wife, Michelle Singer, a photographer. Sources tell ABC News it was the Reiner's daughter who found her mom and dad stabbed to death inside their Los Angeles home Sunday afternoon.
We have our Robbery Homicide Division handling the investigation. They worked throughout the night on this case and were able to take into custody Nick Reiner, a suspect in this case.
A former security guard who worked with the Reiner family seen laying a candle and flowers at the front gate of the Reiner home, telling ABC's Trevor Ault he's saddened by the loss and shocked that Nick Reiner is in custody.
If Nick is the suspect, I would never have thought that he would have done this to his parents.
Mourners seen laying flowers at the filmmaker's Hollywood Boulevard star once the news broke Sunday. The son of comedy icon Carl Reiner. Rob Reiner first rose to fame in the 70s, playing the son-in-law to Archie Bunker on the hit sitcom All in the Family.
It looks like we lost a daughter, but we gained a meathead.
After the iconic show ended, Reiner turned to directing with hit movies like The Princess Bride, Stand By Me, Misery, When Harry Met Sally, and A Few Good Men.
You can't handle the truth!
Reiner's Castle Rock Entertainment helped reshape television comedy by producing Seinfeld. On top of his entertainment work, Reiner was also heavily involved in environmental causes and democratic politics.
Rob Reiner's son, Nick, is now being held on a $4 million bail. Following this newscast, ABC World News Tonight with David Muir picks up on our coverage of the investigation into the deaths of Rob Reiner and his wife, plus the hero in the Bondi Beach shooting. Coming up next here on Apple Valley News Now, live at 5, rising costs are hitting Christmas tree sales, but one Tri-Cities lot shares how they are working to keep holiday traditions affordable. And here is a live look outside, checking out Pasco this evening. We have some more First Alert weather days on the way. Josh is coming back to break it all down for us on the other side of the break.
At Bruce Heating and Air, Your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Merry Christmas to you and yours from Daikin, everyone at Bruce Heating and Air. We're proud to be in your community. We wish you a safe holiday and all the best in the new year.
Okay, y'all, we got 10 orders coming in.
Starting a business is never easy, but starting at 8 months pregnant, that's a different story. I couldn't slow down. We were starting a business from the ground up. People were showing up left and right, and so did our business needs. The Chase e-card made it easy. When you go for something big like this, your kids see that, and they believe they can do the same.
Earn unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase with the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited card from Chase for Business. Make more of what's yours.
What matters to me the most is the experience that my clients have when they're building a new home. Fred's always does a great job providing that great experience. They've proven to be a partner to rely on because they do their jobs. There's other things to worry about in building a house than how my clients are being taken care of with their appliance selections. They don't shy away from the headaches and get problem solved for me. I'm Corey Condren, owner of Condren Homes, and I'm proud to have Fred's Appliance as my partner.
I'm Eduardo Morfin. Morfin Law Firm thanks you for 5 years of support. Remember, when choosing an attorney, select a local attorney that supports your local community.
Feel sad or down during winter months? Losing interest in just about everything? It could be seasonal affective disorder. Find ways to combat SAD at AppleValleyNewsNow.com.
Seasonal Affective Disorder Month, sponsored by Prosser Memorial Health. This is how we care.
Look, if you're getting older, like I am, you're probably beginning to realize that sooner or later you're going to need some medical care. And sometimes the best place to get that care is in your own home. It just is. So if that's your situation, I suggest you call Chinook Home Health Care. There should be a number on your screen here to refer to. You give them a call. They are the people who will take care of you.
A festive flight on Fly the Northwest. Apple Valley News Now at 6 Tuesday.
Welcome back, everybody. A consumer alert for you now. Inflation has hit just about everything this holiday season, and yes, that includes Christmas trees. One local tree lot says families still want the real thing, and they're doing what they can to keep prices reasonable for folks. Angel Brooks Christmas Trees offers one of the largest selections of fresh-cut trees in the Tri-Cities, all grown sustainably in the mountains of Washington and hand-picked before making the trip here. But like many businesses, rising costs for transportation, labor, and growing trees are pushing prices even higher this year.
We have our Doug firs, which you can still get a 6-7 foot tree for in that $50 range. So I think it's crucial that we have that for the customer that needs to stay on a budget.
Despite inflation, he says demand for real Christmas trees hasn't slowed down. Prices start at $49 with a wide range of options for different budgets, and for many families, they say the tradition is still worth it. He says he absorbs a lot of the cost of the trees to help keep them affordable by doing other things like his petting zoo and gift shop, and that helps make up the difference. Hermiston residents could soon be seeing lower electric bills after the City Council approved changes to the city's electric franchise fees. City Council voted to reduce Hermiston's electric franchise fee from 7% down to 4% for all customers. A move expected to save the average household between $40 and $60 a year starting in 2026. City officials say the change is possible because of significant growth in franchise fee revenue tied to expanding data center operations in the area. As part of the update, the city is also ending its economic development incentive program that was created in 2022 to attract data centers, saying the program is no longer necessary.
Data center activity really start to pop in the community, and so we've started to see significant increases in our franchise fee revenues as a result of that. And so in working with the major data center players here in the area, they're frankly hesitant to make use of our incentive program.
City staff says despite the rate cut, overall franchise fee revenues are still projected to grow over the next several years. High-protein diets remain popular, but there are some common misconceptions about how much protein your body actually needs. Protein products fill grocery store shelves as more people turn to those high-protein diets, hoping to lose weight fast. A dietitian at Cadleck says the average adult needs 50 to 60 grams of protein a day, but some popular diets push double or even triple that amount. Experts warn excessive protein can cause digestive problems.
High protein diets, I think, have really kept into the popular realm just because of the satiating effect that protein has a tendency to have, where it keeps you full.
Companies now add protein to chips, cookies, and ice cream, but nutritionists say these products often contain more calories than healthier options like vegetables. They recommend getting protein from whole foods like lean meats, eggs, beans, and dairy. Experts advise focusing on those whole foods while listening to your body rather than following the latest diet trend. Holiday shoppers and travelers are doing more than spreading holiday cheer. They're also passing around germs. According to new CDC data, for the week ending on December 6th, the proportion of doctor's visits for flu-like symptoms rose to 3.2%. That's above the threshold that signals flu season is officially underway. The majority of the flu cases are caused by a mutated strain called subclade K. Experts also say the strain causes more severe illness, particularly among older adults. Doctors say the best way to protect yourself is to get the flu shot. While the new variant has not included in this year's vaccine, doctors say it seems to be working pretty well. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration intends to put a black box warning on COVID-19 vaccines. It wasn't clear whether the warning for COVID-19 vaccines would be applied only to mRNA vaccines or to all COVID-19 vaccines, and if they would apply to all age groups. It is the FDA's most serious warning, intended to warn about risks such as death or life-threatening or even disabling reactions that should be weighed against the benefits. The plan has not been finalized and may still be changed. The plan, though, is expected to be unveiled by the end of the year. Some outside experts say there is no basis for the warning.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Josh Colberth.
If you thought we were out of the woods when it comes to river flooding, well, not so fast, as more moderate flooding in the Natchez River could come back for the middle and later portions of this week. So here is the comprehensive river flooding forecast. Looks like a lot of our rivers could get back into that action or minor flood stage, but the only place for now where we're expecting to get back to the moderate flood stage, that would be the Natchez River near Natchez from 4 p.m. on Tuesday to 10 p.m. on Thursday. Here's a look at the meteogram of that, and it looks like we'll likely crest things, so that's going to be the peak of the river level, but that would be on Wednesday. For now, we're going with, I believe that would be 4 p.m. Okay, so for the Natchez River near Natchez, just to sum it up, 4 p.m. on Tuesday to 10 p.m. on Thursday, could see moderate flooding possible from Cliffdale downstream to Yakima. Now, I will say the crest probably isn't going to be as high as it was for last week, but we will still see some impacts. And so if we see additional level 2 evacuations for Yakima County, you can sign up to receive those emergency alerts by going to mil.wa.gov/alerts, pound local, find your county and sign up, especially in Yakima County. Okay, now let's go from the rivers way up to the mountains, as we could have 2 feet of snow for our Cascade Passes from 10 p.m. on Tuesday to 4 a.m. next Monday. Yeah, that's right, 2 feet of snow. So first of all, here's the culprit, this atmospheric river that's going to bring multiple rounds of rain and snow to our region. So as we bring things in closer, just a few light showers for the time being for the Blues, for the Blue Foothills, and for the Cascades. But we put this into motion with Futurecast Radar. I'll step off the screen and you can see lower elevations, not going to see too much. I mean, there will be some rain chances, of course, but I want you to pay attention to the mountains, okay? Especially into the afternoon, but specifically for the very late evening. You see this round bringing some very heavy rainfall, and at this point the snow level is coming down, so heavy snowfall after 10 p.m. on Tuesday. Passes are going to start to look pretty lousy, especially in the Cascades, and that's going to continue into Wednesday. So here are some some of the snowfall totals we are expecting from 10 p.m. on Tuesday to 4 a.m. on Friday. 10 to 17 inches of snow for Cascade Passes and anywhere between 4 to 9 inches of snow for I-84 and for Oregon 204. Okay, that just gets us through Friday. Beyond that, maybe another 10 to 17 inches of snow for our Cascade Passes. So if you plan on traveling over the Cascades during the stretch, have the winter safety kit, have the tire chains ready to go, as I think pass closures and chain requirements are nearly a guarantee for this week. And of course, we got a lot of holiday travel coming up, so that is no good. Okay, here's a 7-day forecast for the Tri-Cities. Gusts up to 55 miles per hour possible Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. In Yakima, moderate flooding in the Natchez River possible tomorrow afternoon through Thursday night. And then in Ellensburg, maybe some snow mixing in for Wednesday. And we could see the same thing Saturday and beyond. For Hermiston, damaging winds possible tomorrow night into Wednesday morning. Secure any Christmas decorations. And then for Walla Walla, also seeing some damaging winds possible Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. And the weather stays active after that.
Oh my goodness. We just keep you hopping in the Weather Center, right? We just had one situation and we're still not recovered from it, and in comes the next round of rain and snow in some places.
Now it's 3 situations building on top of each other. Any one of those, like if it was just the winds, that would be a first alert weather day. If it was just the flooding, that would be a first alert weather day. If it was just the snow, same. So we got 3 of those bad boys.
It's the trifecta.
Trifecta in the Tri-Cities.
Oh, there you go. All right, Josh, thanks so much. Well, coming up, facilities in Walla Walla became toy collection hubs. We'll show you how the community came together for children in need.
Get ready to feast at Legends Casino Hotel's ultimate all-you-can-eat seafood buffet. Dive into fresh Dungeness crab, wild Columbia River salmon, juicy prime rib, and much more. Taste it all every Thursday starting at 4 p.m.
Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and US Cellular have joined forces. The best network just got bigger. And we're combining it with the local service you know and trust. Join now and save up to 20% versus Verizon.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
There's no place like home for the holidays.
And there's no better time to save on furniture and mattresses than right now during Walker's Friends and Family Sale.
Get the furniture you like at the prices you'll love, with some clearance items up to 70% off.
Plus, take advantage of 5-year special financing with no money down.
And remember, Walker's is where
quality just costs less.
More family to yours. Merry Christmas!
As part of the Subaru Love Promise, McCurley Subaru proudly supports Friends of Disabled Veterans. Together, we're helping grow the ranch and its program so no veteran in our community ever feels alone. McCurley Subaru, proud to serve those who served us.
Are you suffering with constant agonizing knee pain? Have you been told that you have arthritis or are bone on bone? Is knee pain making simple activities like walking stairs or kneeling impossible? If this sounds familiar, the next 60 seconds could change your life. Do not let knee pain control your life any longer. Our powerful program addresses the underlying causes of knee pain without masking symptoms. There is no use of drugs, injections, or surgery. Do not miss this opportunity. Call now to see if we can help. If you qualify for care, day 1 we will perform a trial treatment. Please listen carefully. You will know by the end of the first visit whether or not we can help you. Do not hesitate. Call now. You don't need to suffer any longer. Call right now to see if you qualify for our program that has transformed thousands of lives. Call before it's too late and take the first step towards the knee pain relief you deserve.
Judy Justice.
And I'm just getting started.
Weekdays at 4 on Apple Valley News Now.
Time now for the spotlight. The generosity of city staff and the community was on display in Walla Walla. 5 city facilities collected nearly 150 toys and games for Toys for Tots. They were later taken to a distribution center ready for local families this holiday season. Have an idea for the spotlight? You can send it to us through any of our social media platforms you see right here, or of course, shoot us an email, news@applevalleynewsnow.com. And Josh is back. What do you have coming up?
Got the forecast and that reason to smile.
Seattle Kraken Hockey, sponsored by Legends Casino Hotel.
It's beginning to look a lot like savings during the holiday sale at Furniture Row. Stop in today because everything is on sale. Plus, get 48 months, no interest financing. Shop the largest selection at the lowest prices guaranteed. Happy holidays from Furniture Row.
Life happens. Lucky for you, ICCU has a new kind of checking account that comes with benefits that help you life better. Because being human is a full-time job.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino, your premier gaming destination. Experience the thrill of a Vegas-style casino featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and unlock exclusive rewards every time you play. Challenge your skills at our 16-lane bowling alley. Unwind with a drink at our cozy bar, or enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at the Last Frontier. The ultimate entertainment experience has something for everyone. Nob Hill Casino, where locals come to win.
Ellensburg is a great place to visit all year long. Let's talk with some local businesses. This is Ellensburg.
I'm Megan West, owner of Claim Clothing in downtown Ellensburg. Claim Clothing is a store located in our downtown core of Ellensburg, Washington. There is something happening all year long in Ellensburg.
Ellensburg is awesome. We have a great community, we've got a university, and you've got a huge community of locals and outdoor enthusiasts.
You've got great restaurants and wine, and yeah, there's a lot to do downtown in Ellensburg.
Board-certified gastroenterologist Dr. Amber Sharon is now seeing patients at Prosser Digestive Health Center. Dr. Sharon provides upper endoscopy, colonoscopy, and specializes in women's digestive health. Get expert, compassionate care close to home. Call Prosser Digestive Health Center at 509-786-5599 to schedule, or learn more at prosserhealth.org. Prosser Memorial Health. This is how we care.
It's beginning to look a lot like savings during the holiday sale at Furniture Row. Stop in today because everything is on sale. Plus, get 48 months, no interest financing. Shop the largest selection at the lowest prices guaranteed. Happy holidays from Furniture Row.
They're not fancy. No leather seats, no powerful sound systems, but they have wheels, seat belts, and AC. These are Apple Valley News Now cruisers, and they go where news happens. Because Apple Valley News Now is everywhere you need us to be.
Reporting live here in downtown Richland,
Yakima,
Tri-Cities, Walla Walla.
From the Blues to the Cascades, one television station leads the way with local news you trust. Oh, and when you see one of our cruisers, please go ahead and wave. We're Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
Always on your side. Welcome back, everybody. All right, Josh, I know you have been hustling over there in the Weather Center, but I do have to say the sun did come out a little bit in Kennewick today, and that was really nice to see this morning. It wasn't out for super long, but
just enough.
We saw it.
Right? Yeah, and we saw it this weekend, too.
Oh, for
that was
sure,
like a nice lift and a little reprieve because we're getting back into the thick of things. Hey, speaking of the sunshine, we've had some phenomenal sunsets as of late. Last Wednesday was no exception, so thank you so much to BLK Smith 588 for sending in this beautiful cotton candy sky in Walla Walla. Okay, first alert radar showing you just a few showers for the mountains and the foothills. Right now, that's not really too impactful, but hey, these guys are impactful. You see 43 miles per hour in Ellensburg, 34 miles per hour for the Tri-Cities, but the strongest stuff for now up in the Cascades. And these temperatures, hey, not too shabby for December. 66 for the Tri-Cities, 64 for Walla Walla. This is at 5:20 p.m. For tonight, 30s and 40s. Looks like we'll have some small shower chances, but the rain chances picking back up for tomorrow. A little bit cooler, but still those highs getting into the 50s and 60s. And multiple reasons for a first alert weather day over the next 7 days. Got the strong wind gusts, the damaging wind gusts for tomorrow night into Wednesday. Have the potential for the Natchez River to rise back up to moderate flood stage from Tuesday afternoon through late on Thursday evening. And then feet and feet of snow for a Cascade Passes from late on Tuesday night through next Monday. So buckle up, folks. What else can you say about it?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we got to be ready for it. This has been such a crazy, weird year, hasn't it, for a December?
Yes, I mean, it's 66 degrees in the train. It's almost 5:30.
I know, people walking around in t-shirts today, and I'm very confused.
Yeah, what month is it?
I don't
Feels
know.
like March out there.
Yeah, we don't know what's going on, but we'll be ready. So thank you so much, Josh. All right, that'll do it for us. Thank you for joining us tonight, and we'll see you right back here for the news at 6.
Yeah, World News Tonight is next. And again, see you back at 6.